Really? You had to wear this?
Yes.
Really?
We had to get our $30 out of it from last year.
That is so sad.
I'm not wearing pants. But it does come with
He's
pants.
wearing pants. They're just not the matching
and with a
ones.
tie. Don't lie to people. Yeah, so, and the best thing about this jacket is, comes with a security tag.
They didn't take the security tag off when I bought it. I bought it. I can show you a receipt.
Now you probably wonder why we're so far back in the set and why the set is so huge right now. And
Isn't calling our kitchen the set kind of grandiose?
yes, but I will now show you why. How long did we spend?
It was about 2 hours. But look how cute they are. The greenery that goes around the top, because I thought that would be so cute in the background if we ever shot in the kitchen, and then explained to me that that would never be in the shot. So that bummed me out. I just wanted you to see how beautiful it was for one bright shining moment, because Christmas has essentially exploded all over our house. Alrighty, while they bask in the beauty of my greenery.
It was 2 hours.
Would you?
A lot of Christmas parties coming up. People are going to go do stuff, and then you sit there and you stare at each other.
This is genius. It really is.
What else can you do? We're going to show you. It's the Whisper Challenge. All right, it's time for another Whisper Challenge. Loud headphones.
I'm not going to be as nice as...
Start again. Three. Hopefully we'll do like one a week. 3, 2. All right, it's time for another Whisper Challenge. Loud headphones. Woman with sentence. Are you ready?
I am. You ready?
All right.
So the goal is trying to figure out exactly what I'm saying by reading my lips.
All right, turn it on.
I didn't do so good last time.
What are we listening to?
I'm going to give you Foster the People, Ride or Die. That's
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, is that loud enough?
Okay, turn it up as loud as you can.
I like your hearing.
Okay, all right.
There?
All right.
Yeah? Baby ducks like to splash in the pond.
Baby geese like basketball.
I'm always wondering if I should have shopped at Nordstrom's instead.
Again.
I'm always wondering if I should have shopped at Nordstrom's instead of JCPenney. I'm always wondering if I should have shopped at Nordstrom's instead of JCPenney.
Give me the first word.
I always
wait.
Always wondered.
What? I want to. Oh, yeah, Italian.
Wondered.
I want to kiss you.
Always wondered whether.
Weather.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I should.
Whether I could love you.
Shop.
Jump by.
Shop.
Jump.
Shop.
Jump. What? I'm good at this.
You suck at this.
You
suck at this.
This is like speaking louder to a person who doesn't speak your language, thinking it's going to work. This is frightening. I gotta. What was it?
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com. And by Brio Technologies. They rent, sell, and install audiovisual components, including professional sound, lighting, video, and intercom systems, components, projectors, interactive whiteboards, and classroom audio systems. Just go to BrioAudiovisual.com.
All right, just had a great idea. What you should do is we need to have put together a something that looks like a security tag, okay? And what you do is at parties and stuff, you go around to your friends and you put them on all their clothing.
That's horrible. Why would you do that?
Am I not a millionaire by now?
Oh, there's so many reasons.
Well, you're one. But the second thing, wouldn't that be hilarious? That would be so funny. Just go up behind the tongue and just clip
You're
them on.
stopping by the store on the way home just to grab some orange juice for the kid, and scanner goes off.
That's hilarious.
I swear to God,
All right, time for Tell Me Something Good.
I absolutely love this. There's been all this frenzy about the lottery recently, especially because of the big $1.6 billion jackpot. Well, there was a team of nurses down at Mercy Hospital in Missouri.
Right.
They did not win the $1.6 billion Mega Millions.
What were the chances of not winning?
But they were one of the 5 state tickets that won $10,000.
$10,000.
So this was a nice little group of nurses, and they're in the NICU. Now, for anyone with babies, you know that's neonatal intensive care unit.
Okay, we've been there.
Our Zeki was there for like 10 minutes. They said, he's good, get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
But it's a big thing, and it's very high stress. Now, it was a group, and if you got everything straightened out, they should each get a couple thousand and be good.
How many people? It's like a group of them.
Yeah, like 5 or 6.
Okay.
And well, instead of splitting out the money, they talked about it, and they said, you know what? One of their nurses was having a really hard time, Gretchen Post, and Casey Orellana was a neonatologist whose husband had just gotten cancer, and the bills were swamping them, and they went, you know what? I think this is what we need to do. I think we need to take care of them first. So for the neonatologist, they handed her $6,000 and got her kind of at least started a little bit. And the hardest part is the nurse. Her son had committed suicide the night of the lottery drawing, and she was struggling, didn't have anything, and funerals are horrific. I had no idea. And so they gave the rest of the money to her.
Can this get any worse?
But they gave the rest of the money to her, paid for the funeral, got everything taken care of. The whole hospital showed up. But just the fact that they're like, $10,000 is $10,000. And the fact that they didn't take a penny of it.
Well, they needed help.
And they distributed it instead. That's incredible to me.
They definitely needed help.
That is a team.
All right, I will now take you to Baltimore, Maryland.
All right.
Maryland, home of Baltimore.
No, don't knock Baltimore.
I'm not.
I used to go there for blue crab season, and we would sit there and eat crab until it's like our fingers were bleeding.
Yeah,
it's
but
amazing.
even the crab left after the season.
What happened in Baltimore,
the City
Maryland?
Hall. The City Hall. Now, here in Salt Lake, people would, and around the country, people would donate trees in their yard to become that big noble Christmas tree in front of town hall.
Or they purchase acreage trees from acreage up in the mountains or whatever to make that big perfect tree.
But most of the time in Salt Lake, they were donated trees, which is like such a great thing, right? In Baltimore, they said, okay, so we're going to do a big ta-da for Christmas and stuff. We need a tree. They didn't feel like looking around, maybe making a call or two, maybe going online.
You got a list of campaigns that subscribers. You really couldn't just get one of your sponsors.
A lot of the Christmas
tree
farmers know, if they're living in the woods, that there's a really nice spruce available. So instead, they went to their park and they cut a tree down. Now, 30-footer. Now, when you have a 30-foot tree, in a controlled situation, they call it a specimen tree. It's a nice tree.
Oh, so that it's well shaped and rounded.
People enjoy the tree year round, not just for a month in front, cut in half, and then put up on a stick, and then lit, and then off to the dump.
Instead of finding a sponsor, they just went to the park and cut down a tree.
Things are happening in Baltimore.
This is like arborist homicide, isn't it?
So the arborists, we have arborists, by the way, in Salt Lake City, if you don't know that.
Of course.
They were like horrified by this. They turned themselves in, the crew that was going to cut it down. They said, stop us, please.
We prefer not to.
We don't want to do this. And so anyway, the 30-foot Norway spruce has been cut down.
There was a need to have a cut tree in front of City Hall this year, but it was hard to find one, even though a real effort was made.
Quote.
Anonymous Tree Baltimore employees are sick that the mayor has ordered a healthy, mature Norway spruce to be hacked down from Druid Hill Park for her City Hall lighting. I'm sure there's several Maryland Xmas tree farmers who would donate one of their overgrown trees to the city if money is really the issue. The mayor and her hatchet men. Okay, you knowing more about this because you went into forestry and wildlife management in college. Mm-hmm. How old would a 30-foot Norway spruce traditionally be?
Oh,
just guesstimating with 30 feet.
That's a hard one. At least 30, 40 years.
So this beautiful spruce has stood in this beautiful park, sheltering and shading children during hot summer days for 40 years.
Kids climbing to their dreams, breaking their limbs, not the trees. Shade. I just think it was for 1 month, for 30 days of, it's lit up.
The saddest part, though, is the city workers going, we really don't want to do this.
Don't catch us, quick. Come
and
stop us.
Like, go cut that one down.
Chain yourself to us. We'll stop.
That's so
Steal the gas from our chainsaws.
We're
So
going to
anyway.
have time to find one.
All right. We should talk about shopping locally.
Oh, this is so cool. Thank you, by the way, for supporting all the local businesses we've been talking about. And this has been exciting to hear from them and say, yeah, it's been going really well. So, by the way, if you would like to be one of the local businesses that's being sponsored on the show, you can be part of this for as little as $50. Our job is just to make sure that everybody shops locally this year.
Right.
At least 2 or 3 presents, if not more. And you can usually still do it online.
You know what? Walmart's going to get their share. How about getting something from someone you know?
Especially because there's so many small and especially women-owned businesses along the Wasatch Front.
That's true.
Pure Romance with Brenda is my favorite. Now there's a lot of at-home parties like Pampered Chef, Tupperware and stuff. Pure Romance is the fun one.
It's kind of spicy.
You know which one I'm talking about, the one where the kids go to a babysitter's while you're having the party. But the point is this, there's so much that goes into it, and there's so many fun things, and it can be as wild as you want or just as simple as you want. If you don't want to party, you can actually still just order from Brenda, and that's fine too. But the thing that's so fun, she said, there's no more romantic time than the holidays. And I said, even more so than Valentine's? And she said, yeah, because everyone expects Valentine's Day. But she said during the holidays is when you can pop out some really fun presents. And so they've just come up with a 12 Days of Christmas special.
Oh, no.
That's very, very cool.
My mind is reeling.
I love this. So anyway, you go online, take a look at some of her cool stuff. It's pureromance.com/Brenda Winters. pureromance.com/Brenda Winters. I'll also include all the links on the show today here on Facebook. And also go to our page, the Todd and Erin dailystream.com. I'll have all of our local businesses there so that you can pick and choose through them. Because this is such a cool time. So thank you for all your sponsorships and helping them out. And by the way, karma points. We can all use more of those.
Yes, and also for the holidays. Let's talk about gifts.
At least you gathered some kind of message there, honey.
Let's talk about gifts.
Okay.
So every year, I don't know if you've noticed this, every year there is, for guys, there is a tool.
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed this?
There was something I got you one year that was like an edger or router edger.
The one you got
router.
me was the flashlight that was like snake-like, and you could turn it so you could clamp it, and it's the snake light, I think it was called, right? And everybody had it. Other years it was a routing tool. The other one, it was the drill with a flip bit. So you could do this. So every year, everybody's trying to hang on to that one thing. They're trying to sell that one thing. This year, so far what I've seen, it's a sawhorse that clamps down stuff.
Oh, that'd be pretty handy.
Yeah.
So shaking around and moving. That's good.
So there's always. What about kids' toys? Do we know anything about that? Because it's always been pretty.
That's coming up this week. I have a list for you. I'm sorry.
Here's
at least you'll know what the kids want.
Here's $100 gift that you're going to use 4 times.
You are so bitter and cynical.
I am so bitter and cynical about it.
Now these technically are adult gifts. So
these are
like,
awesome.
They're like gadget gifts,
These
right?
are awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So evidently, and this is the funny thing, it's called Peeps.
Like the marshmallow ones?
No, it's for people who have glasses.
Oh, okay.
And it's like this cleaning system that people are like freaking out about because it's like this carbon-based stuff that NASA uses to clean their glass with and stuff. And it's evidently available to Peeps. You just go and you'll see what I mean. And it takes the oil, which is the big thing. If you wear glasses, it's the big thing. Oil is
I feel like we're selling this for them.
No, I wear glasses, and it would be a really nice gift for me.
All right, thank you for sharing.
Here's the other one, Fixed. I love this. Underneath your dashboard, if you have a car that's newer than mine, there is a plug-in sensor, and you pull your mechanic plugs into it.
And that gives them the diagnostics for the car, what could be wrong. And
they have a reader.
Sure.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And it says, it comes up. Fixed is basically talks in normal terms, saying your oxygen sensor is missing, or is misfiring, or it is not reading correctly.
So it gives you the diagnostic first.
Gives you the diagnostic, so you can say, oh, it's not something major. Okay, good. I can do this, and now I know what it is. There
have been times that we've gone to certain places, I won't mention the dealership, that said, oh, you need a $6,000 car repair. And then we went to a friend of ours, and he goes, oh, no, it was just a loose oil can. I turned it. I mean, so this thing is genius, because whether people are mistakenly costing you more money and didn't really mean to, or they totally did, this is huge. And especially for women, because they always assume we don't know anything about cars. Unfortunately, in my case, I don't. another reason to be married to you, thank you. But it really does suck, and you feel
it's
so
funny.
paranoid.
We bought the first time we bought a newer car, her car light came on and we didn't know what it was. It was because the gas cap wasn't clicked twice when you shut it. And I was like, how the hell does that?
That seems kind of naggy to me. It's almost
Really?
judgy, like, really? You don't tighten your gas cap.
What's the next thing? Doo-Dow? This is created by two insomniacs who could not sleep and were just out of their minds and evidently had a lot of extra time.
Because you're not sleeping.
And they came up, and it's a little blue device that sits on your nightstand. It glows soft blue light with rhythmic patterns. You turn it on, you breathe in and out in the light, and kaboom, it helps you go to sleep. And
Sounds
to
like it's like a hypnotic pattern or something.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Who doesn't want to sleep better?
Oh, for every insomniac, you just changed a life.
And
That's
they're from
amazing.
Europe.
Once again, we're not selling any of this ourselves.
No, we're not. We
We're
should
just
be.
talking about it, but this
Yeah.
isn't like just... Because it sounds a little bit like we are, and I'm not.
Does it? Okay, photo stick. This is a great thing. Photo stick is a great thing. This is
Explain
great
it.
for me. Well, if you get to the point where you have your photos everywhere, right? You have them on the iCloud, you have them on your computers and stuff like that, and you want to, how many...
And there's 6 different iPads in the house, and you don't know which. Yeah, everybody's got a different account.
Jim Gaffigan, my favorite comedian, says that on his computer, he has more pictures of his kids than his dad ever looked at him. Which is true. So you download
We do that now.
We
it's
do.
True.
You download the software. You take the stick. It's a USB. It's a thumb drive. You put it in, and it goes and finds every one of your photos, up to 60,000 photos.
No freaking way.
And puts them on the stick.
That is huge, especially for us, because we're scared of losing pictures from
We're
earlier.
scared of losing our minds.
Well, no, but
yeah.
those
So it's
pictures
called
are
photo
important.
stick. Photo stick. Global.
I want the photo stick now.
Global. You want the global.
What's the global?
Well, a lot of times you get up in the middle of the night, and let's say you don't have a night light.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, pretty much. And then, so what you do is you put the glow bowl in, and it's an LED light with a battery, and it goes up underneath the bowl of the toilet. And so, in the middle of the night, you can choose your color too.
This just gets better and better.
In the middle of the night, you can stumble your way into the bathroom and then there it is, the global. For our kids, if they can make a target, that would be
I'm just a generalized area. I would be super happy.
The best thing, which reminds me of the best advice I ever gave one of our friends when they were potty training their boy. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, what works, and I've read this, is that you take some Cheerios and you throw it in, and then the child has a target, right? And so he came in the next day kind of pissed off because evidently put the Cheerios in, the son went to pee, and the dog put his head in the bowl and ate the Cheerios against the back of the... Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the decorations up on top. It took us 2 hours, and you can't see them. So anyway, thanks very much. If you like the show, go ahead and share it. And
we'll include all the links from all the cool gadget gifts we talked about today, but the easiest way is just to go to the ToddandErinDailyStream.com. We'll have it all there. And by the way, do not forget to like or comment or share today, and that enters you for dinner for 4 at Christopher's Prime Steakhouse. If you would rather go like one of our other pages, that also enters you. We have Mistletoe Mania, which is our new Christmas one. We also have Tell Me Something Good, Nothing But Happy Stories, and The Beautiful Dark for those of us who are still lingering in Halloween like me. Thank you.
You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow on the Todd and Erin Daily Stream.
The Global.
The Global.
That sounds like a really creepy football playoff. I mean, is it? The Global.
No, it's good. It's a good thing. Although a nightlight would do the same thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it would be kind of creepy.
Unless you're making a blind landing, and you're coming, and just not,
Blind landing.
Okay, but by the way, nice job on the decorations.
Thanks.
Next time, let's make sure they're kind of seen.
Nobody can see them, so
Okay.
it doesn't really
All right.
matter.
All right. Bye. See you tomorrow.